Assalamu alaikum. The whole course of things that happen is only to teach us faith. Whatever happens in life, no matter how challenging it is, whether it's a crisis, a disaster, or a trauma, by the end of the day or by the end of it all, what happens is that it teaches us some things about ourselves, some things about other people, and it teaches us some life lessons. Sometimes we also find some good friends. This little effort today is to help you motivate and to share with you 3 pointers that can help you to turn these challenges that we are all facing around the world into stepping stones. So point number 1 is, no matter where you are, whatever you are doing, there is one thing that you can always do, and that is breathing. Take long, deep breaths. Take a long, deep inhale. Hold. And then exhale deeply until your lungs fully let go of all the air. Now what this breathing does is, it helps you to shift your focus from the outside towards your own self. It helps to quieten the mind. It brings in oxygen, much needed oxygen, which gets depleted because of overthinking, analysis paralysis, and the worries that we constantly face because of the general situation, which in some places is getting better, in some places is on its way towards getting worse. So by breathing, you take the control in your hands and develop your ability to respond. This situation is basically how we develop our responsibilities, how we behave, how we take care of ourselves, how we behave with other people within the society, whether we are actually practicing social distancing or we are feeling challenged by it. Because when everyone is home, there is another set of problems or situations that we face. So it's really very important to have that control within our own hands, and that comes through breathing. It may sound very simple, it may sound too easy, too good to be true, but it's a fact. Then the second thing is that we are very, very clear about our purpose. Purpose here in facing this challenge, what do we need to do? What is the purpose of it all? Because when we focus on what really is it that we would prefer to experience, we will do our best and not fall back, even if we do at times, but we do bounce back on handling the family conflicts that we would have, the frustrations and anxiety that we would get by all these situations through listening to news, which we should probably reduce and minimize, because it only initiates the panic, and that is something that won't help us at all. And lastly, the third tip is that instead of looking at this situation as a pessimistic viewpoint, why not raise ourselves, raise our energy and vibration to a higher level? So for example, if you're sitting at a higher place, it can be the rooftop, it can be just imagining that you are sitting on a mountain. How would you be able to see things? Won't you be able to see the roads and see how it goes? Like if you were watching at a labyrinth or a maze. Wouldn't you be able to find where the dead ends are and save yourselves from there and move towards the center point or the way out, whatever that maze may be? So this is very important. So this you can achieve by doing journaling, self-reflections, as well as gratitude practice. We need to be grateful for all of the things, starting from the air we breathe, our senses, 5 senses, our ability to hear, see. What is it that we see? We never noticed. We were so busy in our daily humdrums. Now we are able to really slow down. Really slow down. That's exactly what's happening right now. And we need to slow down and see things and appreciate things. Maybe if we have a garden or even flower pots in the apartment balcony, we can observe those plants, take care of those plants, and actually appreciate what we see, how we feel them, how we smell them, the tastes that we have, the food that we eat. Similarly, all the other things. So the negativity in itself also becomes a way to appreciate how it has affected us. We become aware. So awareness in itself is a blessing. It's not a blessing in disguise. It actually is a blessing. These are the things that we can work on. Connect with ourselves, connect with God, connect with all the things that unites us. This humanity experience that we are all going through, we are all in it together. Now we can actually feel how people in Kashmir and Syria and Ethiopia and all other places are going through. It's building in us compassion. It's building in us a way to really understand what all other people throughout the world are going through, people in pain. So we need to utilize this time to learn, go deeper and deeper further within ourselves of what we want, how we want to improve. And these are all very simple things. To recap the 3 things, first thing is focus on your breathing. You can check yourself by placing your hand on your stomach. When you breathe in, lungs are like balloon. Your lungs must swell up. Another indication is your stomach comes out. It must come out. Otherwise, that's reverse breathing, and reverse breathing in itself depletes oxygen. So by breathing in, you are able to think creatively, you are able to absorb the oxygen, and it helps to bring in more energy, more ability to think creatively and relax. Because obviously overall situations are tense. People are challenged because their businesses are challenged. People who have daily wages or are freelancers, they are challenged. So all these challenges need to be faced, and it's scary. We are all scared, but still what we need to do is, all that happens in life, or whatever happens, it all happens to teach us faith, and that is exactly what we need to work on. Build our faith. No matter what happens, we will all pull through. This will also pass. This will also pass. This will also pass. This is a chant we need to keep working on. The second point is to remember our purpose. What is our purpose? Is our purpose to be frustrated, to be pessimistic? I'm not asking you to be over-optimistic, but taking things as they are and just reconnecting to the resources from the past, informations from the past, when people who had nothing with them, There were 313 against 1,000 fully loaded enemies, and still they won, all on the basis of faith. And there are several thousand stories of people who were physically challenged, like Helen Keller, and many other examples. So that brings us to the third point, and that is self-reflection, journaling, and gratitude. If you want to be further inspired about how to be grateful, you can download for free on Google The Magic, which is by Rhonda Byrne, writer of The Secret, which has 28 different ways of how to be grateful. So with this message of hope, take care, stay strong, stay connected, because this is a support group. We are here to help you. If you need any help, just scroll down, post your comment, and we'll respond back. Take care.